Alexis Bellino and Joe De La Rosa have publicly reacted to the announcement that Real Housewives of Orange County originals Gretchen Rossi and Slade Smiley are returning for season 19, bringing tension and nostalgia to the franchise. Alexis Bellino, who exited the show after season 18, confirmed via her podcast that she was not approached to return. She expressed surprise at Gretchen's surprise return, citing the competitive environment of cast selection. Alexis noted that production seemed to focus on star power and drama, saying she understood why Gretchen was brought back, but made it clear, "They didn't call me." Joe De La Rosa, whose ex Slade Smiley is returning alongside Gretchen, also weighed in. She praised the duo's comeback but pointed out the complexity their presence brings. In an interview with Us Weekly, Joe described her return to the franchise as a full-circle moment and acknowledged how intertwined her past is with Gretchen and Slade's storyline. The trio's history dates back to season 4, when Joe dated Slade before he later became involved with Gretchen. Producers announced that Gretchen would be joining in a friend of capacity alongside core cast members Shannon Beater, Camera Judge, Heather Dubrow, Emily Simpson, Jennifer Padranti, Katie Janela, and Gina Kirschenheiter. Filming began in late January 2025, and the new season is set to premiere July 10, 2025. Alexis shared on her show that while she respects the show's history and her own role in it, the return of these particular faces felt unexpected. She admitted fans will tune in for the reunion of the OG quartet, Gretchen, Slade, Camera, and Shannon, but hinted at unresolved tension. "They see a storyline," she said. "They want drama. They got it." Meanwhile, Joe, who has matured significantly since her early seasons, offered a more nuanced take. At BravoCon 2023, she and Gretchen patched things up after a long feud, with Joe's representative stating they apologized and moved forward in peace. Now, Joe says she's curious to see how the new dynamic plays out. "It felt like destiny to come back and rewrite my story," she told Us Weekly. But she also admitted it may be strange to film alongside someone she once confronted over Slade. Tamra Judge, one of the original cast members still on the show, joked on Instagram upon Gretchen's announcement, "I guess it's time to dust off those friendship bracelets. My bestie's back." Joe playfully responded, "Wait a minute. I'm not back. Who's the bestie?" Behind the scenes, insiders tell People that Gretchen and Slade's relationship remains a fan favorite. They've been together since 2008, got engaged in 2013, and welcomed their daughter, Skylar Gray, in 2019, all while staying in the spotlight off camera. Their chemistry promises to stir conversation in season 19. Alex's absence and Gretchen's return create a clear contrast in trajectory. Alexis became a headliner during season 18 but was not asked back. Gretchen hasn't appeared since season 12, before returning now as a friend, prompting speculation that producers believe her presence might pull strong ratings. Alexis commented, "That's the business they're in, reviving the OGs for nostalgia." Fans are split. On Reddit's RHOC subreddit, some argue Gretchen and Slade were brought back too soon, saying the cast lacks fresh energy, but others applaud the nostalgia, arguing their history is compelling. One post reads, "Greater than, I personally love Gretchen, but hate Slade. I agree that he was her downfall. If she ditched him, I would welcome her back with open arms." The return of Gretchen and Slade marks a notable shift. As Joe returns in a guest cameo, Alexis has exited and longtime mainstays Tamra, Shannon, and Heather continue. The balance between legacy and evolution is more delicate than ever. As filming progresses, insiders say the reunion episode is shaping up to be explosive. With old wounds reopened and relationships tested, Bravo is rolling the dice on legacy drama. Alex's unapologetic acknowledgement of not being invited, Joe's poised maturity, and the OG rebound of Gretchen and Slade all signal a season that leans heavily into history, with fresh twists. Season 19 of RHOC is set to premiere July 10, 2025 on Bravo and Peacock, where viewers will discover whether these returns strengthen the show's roots or expose the fractures left behind. With Alex's absence felt and the OG's resurfacing, the franchise is entering uncharted territory, navigating loyalty, legacy, and what it means to stay relevant nearly 2 decades later.